Alright, hello everybody. We are in Forsyth Park today. I just wanted to show you around a little bit and show you what this park is like. Today is a very busy Saturday in the park. This is very typical of Saturdays that are not in the cold months of the year, which this year unfortunately has lasted until March, which is kind of strange. And it's not very cold today, so people are kind of out in force. Let's see, let's go down here. This is the main sidewalk coming off of Gaston Street, going down towards the fountain that most of you, well, not most of you, but a lot of you get married at. So if you've been here before, you've seen that it can get pretty crazy down here. Alright, I'm going to flip the camera around. Let's see here. Alright. I've been told that they are going to, actually I'm going to wait for the siren to go by. Let's see here. Okay, that seems to be pretty much gone now. I've been told that there's going to be a large wedding today, right here out in front of the park. In front of the fountain. They will have the area reserved, and in which case we would not be able to do an elopement in front of the fountain. And I'm going to show you that there's a bunch of other really awesome places to have your wedding in the park, and where it doesn't have to be right by the fountain. And usually people don't stay too far for too long by the fountain after their big wedding is over. So usually we can get some shots at the end of your photo session if it's just started. This area over here with this really giant tree is one of our favorite areas to do weddings if we can't use the fountain. And as you can see, there's lots of people kind of hanging out, sunbathing today because it is warm. We have a little bit of the last of the azaleas that are still blooming. Today is March 24th. The park is also getting ready to be the end point for the March for Our Lives march for the gun violence school shooting movement. So that will be here soon as well. A bunch of people. You really never know what's going to end up in the park on a day-to-day basis. This is another area that we like to use under this branch right here. It's very cool. And as you can see, we've got people hanging out in hammocks, literally. Let's see. Over in this area, someone has set up a bunch of tables and chairs and actually couches, which I believe might be for something to do with the wedding that's going to happen in front of the fountain soon. Okay, we're going to go over here to the Fragrant Garden, which I did show in our St. Patrick's Day video. It's a lovely area. Let's see here. We're gonna cut through the park right here. So another thing. All right, my main tips and tricks for Forsyth Park would be prepared for anything. It could be completely empty, or it could be full of people and dogs and children and all kinds of stuff. There's the potential for lots of activity. We have a playground over here. Sometimes couples actually get excited about that and go there. All right, we've got a photo shoot going on down here, but sometimes we do our own stuff down there. We just had a wedding this morning in front of the Fragrant Garden. Let's see. So, back to my list. Be prepared for anything. There's all kinds of people that come through here. A lot of regular people that we see every time we come by. So they're going to be here probably, unless it's super cold or rainy or hot. A lot of the things that we do end up being out in the grass. So again, think about what you're wearing. If you're wearing really spike heels, you're going to sink into our dirt. The dirt in Savannah and this part of Georgia, since we're so close to the ocean, is very sandy and soft, even if it's not wet. So think about what you wear on your feet. This area is better for more formal dress. So if you're, you know, into wearing like a big formal wedding gown, or I'm gonna flip this around again. Fancier suits or tuxedos, this would be more of a logical place to do that than say like the beach, where things generally should be kind of casual just because of the environment. Let's see. So yeah, be prepared for anything. Footwear is always important, actually pretty much anywhere around here. Wormslow, Forsyth, any of the squares. There's going to be a lot of walking off of the pavement if you want to get like the really awesome pictures, because the sidewalks are kind of far away from stuff a lot of times. Let's see. Oh, and the sidewalks are also not very level, so that's another thing to think about. Anyway, so that kind of shows you a little bit of what the park is like. We usually kind of hang out around in front of the fountain, down by the benches, where I started out the video. So that's where we are. We will spot you pretty quickly. Last night there was a bunch of kids from prom. School was having a prom yesterday, and they were here taking their photographs. So it was kind of hard to spot our couple because everybody was dressed up, and a lot of the girls were actually wearing white dresses, which made it even more confusing. So, okay, so anyway, that's a little mini tour of Forsyth Park. It does go on for a really long time down that way, and sometimes people want to go walking down that way. There is another square just down at the other end of the park, past Gaston Street, that sometimes we walk to. That's Monterey Square, and that's where the Jim Williams's house was there. He's like the main subject matter of the book and the movie Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. So that's all down there, which is kind of cool, and the house is gorgeous. So anyway, this is sort of what the park is like in real life, real time. On a day like today, it is pretty busy here, but I wouldn't be too concerned. I have a wedding, I have actually like 2 or 3 weddings later in the day here, and I wouldn't really be too concerned about getting people out of the shots. You don't really need to worry about that. Let me take care of that. I should have a master's degree in hiding people behind my clients, so for your photos. So don't worry about that too much. Anyway, if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments below, like down here. Comments are here. Subscribe over there, and yeah, we'll be putting up a new video soon about another location. I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I can probably come out here on another day when it's less busy so you can see what that looks like. But anyway, all right, that's it for now. All right, have a great day.